Good morning, everybody. For this week's module, I chose to um, do the article Beyond Cognition, Affective Leadership and Emotional Labor, written by Meredith Newman and Sharon Mastrasi. The article was published in December 2008, and it really talked about affective leadership in practice. The authors they used a series of interviews with 911 operators, social workers, um, detectives, and child guardians, and they developed their conclusions based on these interviews. Um, One of the quotes that I read was, "The challenges of public administration is to make more effective leaders to connect with employees, which makes more humane and caring leaders." Now, the authors make a distinction between effective and effective leaders, and they want more effective leaders. An effective leader is a person who can connect personally with social skills, uh, being personable with employees. Um, they are more likely to connect and engage with a coworker or an employee, whereas an effective employee is more about results and production. But there should be a good combination between effective and effective leaders. Another quote I read was, "Leadership is a series of social exchanges in which the leader can drive the other person's emotions into a better or worse state." Well, hopefully they want to drive them into a better state than a worse state. And you can do this by having positive conversations, or if the situation requires a negative conversation, do it in such a way where you motivate the person or coworker so they can do better in the future. Um, Denhart and Denhart, who the authors cite within their journal, they cite them as saying the human spirit touches, human spirits have always been the work of art. Um, Denhart and Denhart are known for their work in the art of dance. And the art of dance refers to leadership. And what they're saying is they want leaders to really feel how leadership is, to embrace it. It's just like dancing. You can't dance being rigid or by the book. You have to experience new things. You have to really relate to the employees or relate to your dance partner. So it's a fluid movement, and I think leadership can be described as that, as a fluid movement. Um, there's four main aspects that the journal focuses on beyond cognition. Um, the emotive sensing, analyzing, judging, and behavior. Well, emotive sensing is detecting affective state of others and using information to respond to alternatives. The second one, analyzing one's own affective state and compare it to other situations and other people. Judging is the third one. Alternative responses affect others, and they really want you to focus on the best alternatives to your issue or problem and do the best alternative. And the last one is behaving. Uh, Behaving is suppress. They define it as suppressing or expressing emotion to get a desired result, which really talks about your your behavior, your mannerisms, what you say counts. They really want you to focus on how you speak to one another because you can say something that means a lot different than what it is intended to mean. And people's behavior should be analyzed as well as their judging and their emotive sensing when you're leading people. And that concludes my weekly module for this week. Thank you. Good night.